Trillium's commitment to engaging the companies that we invest in on behalf of our clients, it's always been part of our DNA. Our job day in, day out is to engage the companies that we hold in our portfolios to try to get them, to persuade them, to cajole them, to become better ESG performers.
Trillium has been one of our longtime asset managers. That relationship goes back decades as well. The Oneida Nation is a Native American tribe. We're located just outside of Green Bay, Wisconsin, and we have a little over 17,000 members right now.
In 2009, Susan White, who was the director of the Oneida Trust, came to us with her concerns about the Washington football team name and why she and many Native Americans around the country thought it was a racist name.
Unfortunately, she passed away far too early back in 2018, and that's when my time with the Oneida Trust began.
One of the key levers that Trillium and Oneida and other investors that were involved found was that the Washington football team, while it was a privately held company, it had sponsors, it had relationships with all sorts of businesses that the Oneida Trust was a shareholder of. And that was a leverage point that we could take advantage of to try to drive a name change.
And we were able to ask them to consider their sponsorship practices in terms of, do you want to support the name and logo as it stands today?
We would have meetings with the companies. We would file letters with the companies from a long list of investors. And we did that from 2009, 2010, 2011, all the way through. It was a slow process that didn't yield the ultimate result that we wanted right away, but what it did do was it primed the pump. So in 2020, with the murder of George Floyd in late May, there was a renewed emphasis throughout the country on racial justice issues.
It was a very fast movement of events there. I think we sent out the letters to FedEx and Pepsi and Nike. It was picked up by the national media within a week.
And then it happened all at once, and all of a sudden, the whole thing fell apart.
Was once thought impossible has happened.
The Washington football team has agreed to drop both its name.
Public protests and corporate pressure ultimately contributed to the decision.
When I heard the name was being dropped, it was a sense of an amazement, and finally.
There were countless occasions to be frustrated, but we're deeply committed to these issues, and we're not going to let challenges deter us or stop us from working hard for our clients and for the issues that are important to them, bring them to reality.